My feet are so blistered, all on the bottom. Every step hurts. Oh, I can't run.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Okay, so we are 6:30. We're running a little bit behind. And we're on the way to the start of the wall. And it's not exactly sunny. So the first wave is set off, and I'm heading up now. It's about 10 to, and it's a wet one.
What do you think, Daddy's like?
The DNC of 70 miles ahead of you.
Alright guys, the wall, only 70 miles to go.
Off you go, that reason.
I'll try and remember to start my watch this time.
24.
Watch your dog.
No, it's not on. Ah!
Remember, look out for each other when you're out there following the rat race signs. Be nice to anyone you meet along the way. And just be glad you brought the waterproofs.
And we're off! At a rate of knots.
Guys, my heart rate spiked to 70.
Here we go, the wall. No mic today because it's wet. We'll pretend to run. I'll put it in like 4 times speed and then we'll look really fast. And now we're finally running. This may be the last time we see Alistair. So we'll get him on camera now. Apparently getting Alistair on Instagram puts your followers up by 10,000, so.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
While we can still appreciate the views, I'm getting them. We're barely out of Carlisle. I'll have no battery left. So we are an hour in, and about 7k. And we haven't been left for dead just yet, because I can still see people. Right guys,
hello to everyone who hasn't seen this video. The weather's sunny, it's filtered the rain in.
Yeah, he's better than me, you take it. 65 to go. We are just past 5 miles in. Currently have Joy. She's hiding. Alistair and me. Louise is having a big poo in the field behind us.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
So, who knows how long we'll be. I hope your wipes are biodegradable. 11k in, about 90 minutes just gone. My legs are killing me from the car journey yesterday. I've got DOMs in my quads. Oh, he's not even being discreet, or she, or right up in the air. Thanks, Joy. And there's still absolute thunderous amount of people. What the hell? 3 miles to the next pit stop. Was the first pit stop. Starting to get a little bit hilly. I think we're catching some of the people from the wave ahead of us. Still pretty busy considering we're 12 miles in. It's a steady stream. We're forward, less behind. I think we're heading up the back of this pack. So far everything feels good. My shoes a bit tight, but my blisters rough, so I'm probably gonna have a running battle with that. 2 more, ladies?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Alistair responded to doing well, ladies, so we'll let him do it again.
So far so good. After the heat of the Shires and Spas, I was really expecting for a brutally hot day, and the cool weather was actually feeling pretty nice. Everything was going reasonably well. The only real issue I had was my left shoe was feeling a bit tight, so I was loosening it, tightening it up, and just couldn't quite get that right. But other than that, everything was really good at the moment. But as I found out in my last ultra, beware early optimism. Things always have time to change.
Checkpoint 1 done. Just a bit of water and some Skittles here. 10 miles in.
I've got enough saliva.
Have you not got enough saliva? Well, don't spit, Louise. Like an OTR race this. We've got a queue for the obstacles. And then Alistair. 5 minutes ago, Alistair like, you can't get lost on this run. We are at the pit stop. Alistair, what did you do?
So really good to see Sean and Thomas at this checkpoint. I managed to sort my blisters out, put some plasters on them. Alistair blagged me the very last bag of Frazzles. He also caused a stir with the Vaseline. He went for the dip and dunk approach right out in public, which I'm sure was a sight to behold.
Finally, Hadrians Wall.
We need to get a good picture here, don't we?
So we're 4.5 hours in, about 30k. The last probably what, 4k has been pretty much exclusively uphill. Alistair's now shot off to the finish line, and Joy's stuck with us, so me and Louise still going, aren't we?
Yeah.
I know I've sold us short there, Louise. But yeah, up the hill.
Have I got time to do a quick picture? How perfect is this?
Perks of the job and all that. Well, that looks fun.
And then go high five then.
Yeah, I love you. I joke about the hills, but oh my lord, this one is absolutely obscene and never ending. So we're nearly in. I think Wall Town's the next one. It's about 24 miles, I think we're about 23 and a bit. Nearly 6 hours in, so I think, yeah, 5:52. The next stint is going to be pretty slow. Then fingers crossed we can put the pace up after that. Yeah, getting it done. It's up to Wall Town, and we're still going. Oh, there we go.
Do you need the ambulance?
So there was me moaning about that last hill. Now look what we've got.
Another gentle jog with you, Joy, he says. Do the walk.
Not my. Oi, oi! Look at this, they're blaming me. Men can't tell women what to do, it's 2024. Your own choice.
So this next section between Wall Town and the Sill is the main off-road section of the entire day. It was 6 miles between the two pit stops and a very slow going.
These aren't fun.
A lot of elevation, a lot of hills and some wonderful views.
Nearly at the marathon. So we are 27 miles in. It's not been too bad on this section. I think we were expecting it to be worse, but we've got another stairway to heaven to climb, which should be fun. Pace obviously dropped down quite a bit. We're now 7:38 in, but we're still well on track. We actually managed to run most of that section. Bless you.
Sorry.
Managed to run most of that section when we looked on the actual maps originally. It said, I'm being trolled here. Fake sneezes to screw with the video. As required evidence that it's steeper than the park run. More hills. Nearly 30 miles in, and this section, I spoke too soon, has been brutal. Up and down, nearly at the next checkpoint, and then hopefully a lot easier from there. We've officially lost Joy though.
Yeah.
Now that's support. A fancy dress cheerleading squad. Amazing. So I think that's the worst of the hokey stuff. Now we're back to roads and squirting heifers. And 30 miles. Still going strong.
Yeah.
Hey, superstar.
You're right.
Are you going to do the rest of it for me, Thomas? Are you flagging yet, mate? Are you going to manage all 70 miles?
Not 30.
So, just past 31 miles actually, and Louise stopped behind to take a bit more time and slow down a bit. We are feeling, so to say, horrifically guilty for pressing on, but she was insistent, and I think it was causing her more anxiety than if we'd stayed with her. So hopefully she does well. I know she'll smash it. And yeah, we're trying to, while we can, get a little bit running in.
More cows.
And more cows! So I'm trying to save battery a little bit, but couldn't really ignore these views. I think we're getting to the top of a mountain, yeah, ridiculous climb, and then hopefully I'll start getting some easier gradient. But it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And now we've got hail, British weather, nothing changes. We are past halfway. We have just run, hence the being out of breath. Joy's giving up the whoop whoops gone.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Over halfway.
So now the numbers completed get bigger than numbers to go, which is mentally fantastic. And the hail has stopped, also fantastic. Positive vibes, positive vibes.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
The official halfway point now. We may have celebrated early. Closing in on 41 miles, and we had some nice downhill bits we could run, and then we're back into the Himalayas. Pace wise, pretty happy. May maybe tight for the 20 hour, but we won't be far off, assuming nothing goes south. Next stop is Hexham, 3.5 miles or so. Got a bag drop, I don't think I'll use too much of it. My feet don't feel too bad, a little bit of some hot spots and blisters. Better the devil you know, I think. If I change, there's always a risk of it going horribly wrong from there. So apparently though, Joy, they've got pizza.
Oh, nice. I haven't eaten for 5 minutes.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I missed it.
Oh.
As part of my cow porn blog, matey boy was having a good crack on, oh, he's got stage fright. And now he's looking sheepish.
Get it right, cows and calves.
Particularly defined calves. I mean, they're going to win Mr. Olympia, are they? Look at the views. Still plodding along to Hexham. Really slippy underfoot, so I just feel like trying to run these bits in my current tired legs would be foolish, but how amazing is that? So, worth it for the views. I'm glad we got here while it was light. This is a welcome sight. Oh.
Well done.
Well done, fella. Do you guys have a drop bag? I can get you.
Hexham pit stop. Hot soup is a lifesaver. Leaving Hexham because somebody needed a poo. And that's me, not Joy. Ladies don't do that. But we are a marathon left.
Yeah.
Just to get it done now, isn't it? Look at that. 45 miles an hour. We're kind of running again. At the checkpoint. Running out of light now, 50 miles. I think the sign for it will be up here, but we've beeped. And we're going by that, aren't we, Joy? It's 20 to go. Now we can tick them off.
So this has become a bit of a recurring theme. The mile markers never seem to be when the watch beeps. So as you can see by the weather, this was a little while after we got our notification for 50.
50 miles in and still sort of running. So we're about 55k in. And this is sketchy. I was lying through my teeth. We're about 55 miles in now. We are 90k. So I think I'm about a mile out on the watch. Just past 60 miles. Everything hurts. It's uncomfortable, it's painful. We're trying to help somebody get to the checkpoint, but we are nearly on the last leg. And here we go, the last checkpoint. Newburn, 61 miles I think. And then we just push on to the end. My feet are so blistered, all on the bottom. Got a bag drop, I don't think I'll use too much of it. My feet don't feel too bad. Oh, every step hurts.
You made a serious mistake.
So yeah, so we're about 5 miles away. Yeah, everything hurts, my feet are killing me. Has been hard. But we're nearly there, aren't we, Joy?
Nearly there. Home stretch now.
So it was at this point in the run that I realised that no good deed goes unpunished. We'd been helping a girl get to the previous checkpoint. She'd been very emotional in the dark with her back hurting and her ankles hurting. I'd actually got my distances wrong and thought we were a lot closer to the checkpoint than we were, so we ended up walking for a lot longer than anticipated. And this would cause lots more rubbing on the base of my feet that I then chose not to address properly at the last checkpoint and paid the price for.
Still going. We're gonna get this done. Getting to Newcastle now. Oh, I can't explain everything that hurts. I think that's a touch base on it another time. But gotta say, I'm immensely proud of myself and Joy, Alistair and Louise. So I think we'll see the bridge in a second, and then just march towards that. But we are almost there. Oh, the pain. So we're about into the last mile, and I'm having a bit of a turn now, so my stomach's gone. Dead run. Bridge is 50,000 miles away. Finish line's just over there. I feel awful. There it is. Almost there. 70 miles, 21 and a half hours. Oh, I can't run. I can't run. Try to jog as we get over the last bit.
And it all comes down to this: 70 miles, 113 kilometres, 21 and a half hours. And I have made it, running all the way across the country from Carlisle to Newcastle. I successfully completed the wall.
I made it. Back in the room. Oh, the last few miles of that were awful. I'll check space. I'll touch base when I'm awake.
Just a final thing, thank you so much to all the guys who ran with me. Joy smashed it, made it look absolutely easy. Alistair flew off at a rate of knots and finished with a rapid time. And Louise with one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. Despite her body giving up on her, her mind didn't, and she got to the end through sheer willpower alone. So well done guys, I really appreciate you embarking on this crazy endeavour with me.
So now lunchtime on Monday. Feet are ruined. Let's see what this week was.
Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed that. Like and subscribe so you don't miss out on part 2, the aftermath.